Hi, good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
So anyway, I bought this Honeywell air purifier. It's called a 50250S. And many of the aspects of this air filter I really like. It has a very nice white noise sound. And the throughput seems very nice. There are two things I don't like about this. First one is minor. There's a light that is so bright at night that it seems like the aliens have landed. But the most disturbing part of this purchase was when I tried to replace the Hepa filter. There's a nice big Hepa filter in this, and I went to the Honeywell website to find the replacement filter. And what it gave me was this tiny little filter. So when I went to replace the HEPA filter by turning this around and unscrewing this large screw.
Complicated, huh?
What I found was the HEPA filter is actually 3 times the size of the replacement.
Oh my goodness.
So there were 2 problems with this. One problem is that I thought the replacement cost 1/3 of what it's actually going to cost, because Honeywell says I have to stack 3 of those tiny little filters on top of each other. Now the problem with that is not only that now it's a ridiculously expensive replacement, but there's going to be, if you stack 3 of these on top of each other, the air is going to go through this HEPA filter unfiltered. So
it's going to be going on the sides through here.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It won't even, you're going to spend this money. So I kind of think this is like one of those gotcha purchases, like a cheap printer, where you're like, oh, this is such a great deal, but then you go to replace the ink or the toner and it ends up costing more than the printer itself. So my advice regarding this particular Honeywell product, gotcha.
Really?
Yeah.
The model number is 50250S.
I'd avoid it.
Oh, really? You would avoid it completely?
Even though I like the filter itself.
So you can't buy that particular filter that's in that one, the full size?
The other thing is the Honeywell website is very confusing. It's one of those things where you have to spend a lot of time reading fine print. I wish the Honeywell people made it a little easier. I wish the model number for this was on top so that you could see it easier. Basically, this is one of these, I guess I would call it time suckages that we have in the modern world. Our modern world has a lot of things that can kind of take our time away. And time is a very precious commodity right now.
I agree with you. Well, thank you very much for your review.
Thank you, Joe. That's just my opinion.
All right, thank you. Creative Labs iRaw. Plug it in like this. The inside of this is really impressive. 100A in the Prius. The AC adapter, 1 amp charger, and it's big, and it's made out of aluminum. Okay, as you can see, the backup is complete. Like so. And now you can create the RAID array. I mean, for the price difference between the two,